Now see reflection of waves. We have done reflection of light in the previous classes like in the 10th standard. Similarly, here reflection of the waves. Suppose if you have got a plane surface like this, sound wave is striking here, this is an incident ray and it is reflected to this side. And if this is the normal here, this is the plane surface and then this angle is an angle of incidence and this is called angle of reflection. Similarly, if it is falling on the suppose a concave surface, also reflection takes place and the laws of reflection are obeyed here. Suppose if the boundary is not rigid and then incident rays are striking here, in that case what happens? Some part of the sound wave gets reflected and some part gets refracted, it enters into the another medium. So, the rays which are entering into the another medium are known as refracted waves, and in that case also the law Snell's law is obeyed here or Snell's law is followed. So, now let us see what happens when the sound waves strikes or when the waves strike with the rigid boundary and with the boundary which is not rigid. Now, see if you have taken a string and which is fixed at the rigid support and the pulse is coming from this side. When this pulse strikes at this boundary, the boundary or that is wall exert equal and opposite force on this string here. Because of that, there is the pulse gets reflected. But see here, this point is rigid, so the displacement has to be 0. So, because of that, the reflected pulse has got opposite sign and but here see here the equal displacement, so that they can cancel out each other and net displacement will become 0. So, see here when the pulses are reflected from a rigid support, phase reversal takes place. That is, there is a phase difference of 180 degree between the incident wave and the reflected wave. Now, see here the reflection of the waves at the open boundary, or you can say the support where that is not rigid. For that I have taken here a string and the one end of the string is here fixed here with the help of a ring. When this pulse arrives at this this end, the ring goes up. Because of that, string also gets stretched up. As a result, the reflected wave has got the same amplitude and same sign as that of the incident wave. So, when the reflection takes place at the open boundary, or you can say at the end which is not rigid, in that case phase reversal does not take place. So, we have seen the reflection of the waves by the plane surfaces, by the concave surfaces, by the rigid boundary or by the open boundary.